Hey guys, welcome back. So we're out of the kitchen and we're into the gym, and today I'm going to take you through how to make your squat look more like a squat pattern instead of a hinge pattern. So guys, one of the biggest mistakes people make when jumping into a squat pattern is they start with the barbell back squat, and by doing this it ends up looking more like a hinge pattern. So I'm going to demonstrate for you now. So from here, it will come into the back squat, and they have the weight on their back, so by doing this they have to sit back a lot more to keep the bar in line with their midfoot. So as you can see, as you go around to the side, this is starting to look a bit more like a hinge as I'm sitting back to try and keep the bar in line with the middle of my foot. That's where my center of gravity is. And by doing this, you're feeling the tension is going to be on the hamstrings and more in the bum. Okay, so the two biggest issues with that is when you are sitting back like this into your hips. The reason you do that is because the bar is on your back and you're trying to keep the weight on your back in line with the middle of your foot, because this is where your center of mass and your center of gravity is. So that's why you normally sit back. And another reason is because of a lack of flexion through the ankle, so a lack of this motion. So the best way to counter that is to grab yourself two plates. You're going to stick your heels on the plates. This is going to allow your knees to travel forward over your toes, which will allow you to use your quads a bit more. And then to add another element to this, add the weight in the front, which is going to allow your torso to stay more upright, which is again going to make your squat look more like a squat. So from here, hold the kettlebell up like this, stick your heels onto the plate. From here, imagine you're going to sit between your feet. So from here, if you sit straight down, now I'm in a lot more of a squat pattern compared to the back squat, which looked a bit more like a hinge pattern. So now you can see my knees are traveling across my toes and my back is very upright. This is a squat pattern, and this is going to put the emphasis more on your quads and a bit more on your bum, where it should be. Okay guys, so the two best ways to make your squat look more like a squat are adding something under your heels to allow for more flexion of the ankle, or adding a weight in the front, which is going to allow more of an upright torso, which again is going to allow you to sit between your feet and add more emphasis to the quads. So guys, these are just two tips for the squat. If you want to know any more squat tips, then drop a comment below, like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you next week.